If you've played Airsoft or another similar sport for any length of time, then there's a good chance that you've had to cover behind something like this before. Now, when you're covering behind something that isn't full height, there's a few things that we can be doing to increase our chances of survival. In today's lesson, we'll be covering a few of these techniques to make sure that you're better defended during your next match. Let's get into it. Now, one of the first things I want to touch on is the distance that you are from the cover. In our first CQB tactics video, we discussed the importance of backing out from cover. However, if we back up too far in a situation like this, we're, well, not really in cover anymore. So yeah, sometimes you'll have to hug your cover, especially when there's incoming fire. The closer you are to the cover, the harder it is to maneuver your weapon into a position where it can actually deliver effective fire. Now, as you back up further from the cover, you will get more angles visible to you, but you will also be visible from more angles. Every situation is going to be dynamic, but if we were to give a recommendation, stay about 1 to 2 feet away from the cover. Now, speaking of backing up too far, let's discuss about what's on either side of the cover. So, like I mentioned, if we back up too much, now we're exposed on both sides. Now, in the scenario where you know you're going to have contact from the other side of the barrier, then I would recommend that you keep your gun pointed in that direction. That way, when it's time to pop up, we can take the shot when we need to. Now, in the scenario where we don't know where they could be, we need to be mindful of the fact that we are protected by this cover. However, if we start taking fire from any of the other directions, then we have to immediately respond because we're not protected. Now, in a lot of situations, there are gaps in these boards that allow you to peek through. So what I'll actually do is I'll keep my gun pointed backwards like this, so I can look through, see if I find anything. And in the situation where someone does sneak up on me, my gun's already more or less facing that way. Now, in the scenario where someone does start shooting at us from that side, yes, we are in cover and we're protected, but we're literally trapped here. So what do we do now? Well, the first thing is going to be, I need to transition from being the rabbit to being the hunter. So instead of curling up into a ball and pretending this isn't happening, it's time to return fire. Now, there are 2 points I want to stress on this. 1, we need to be quick, and 2, we need to be random. Now, the advantage goes to the other person because they know where we are. They're likely going to be sighted in on us and ready to pull the trigger. So we need to be quick about whatever we do next. Because these are going to be such rapid movements, we want to make sure that we've got that distance off the cover, so whenever we're maneuvering our weapon, it's not going to be impeding on the cover. The main point I want to get across here is keep yourself moving so they have to adjust their sights and they can't just sit there and wait for you. Ultimately, if you can return some effective fire, this could cause them to have to get into their own cover, lose visual of you, and ultimately buy you some time to get out of here. Or, you know, better yet, just take them out the first time. Now, that's going to be it for today's quick lesson, but if you did enjoy it or you learned something, then make sure you let us know by subscribing so we can keep making great content like this for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Class is dismissed.